What's up, guys? The Saints actually won a football game. We swept the Atlanta Falcons, even after how shitty this season has been. At least we swept the Falcons because you can't go wrong with sweeping the Falcons. We are no longer in last place in the division. That's another plus. We're only third now. So Falcons, you go ahead and enjoy last place. If we lost this game and the Panthers or the Bucks won, we would have been eliminated. So we're staying alive so far, but our playoff chances coming into this week were 1%. So don't even the Bucks game pretty much ended our season. And there's still a chance. The Bucks have to lose 4 to 5, and we have to basically win out. But it's not gonna happen. We're not gonna make the playoffs. But it's nice to at least see this team win a game. The Chiefs just missed a field goal against the Texans. Holy shit! They better go to overtime. What the Chiefs have been fucking around this whole time. I didn't notice that, but the Saints won a game. We swept the Falcons, like I said, 21-18. They tried to lose this game in the second half. They let Tyler Algier absolutely abuse them the whole third and fourth quarter. They were literally running the same exact play up the middle, the toss crack to the right side. They ran it for drive on end. They were running on 3rd and 13, on 3rd and 5, on 3rd and 1. It didn't matter. They kept running it, and it kept working. And it was actually stupid until we finally, I don't want to say stopped it, but we eventually forced them into a 3rd and 5, and they had to throw the ball. Justin Evans pretty much saved this game after a 4th and 5 conversion from Drake London, and then he forced a fumble that Bradley Roby recovered. But I'm not sure if it was ruled a fumble or an interception. It looked like a clear fumble, but people on Twitter were saying it was a pick. I don't know. But Justin Evans saved the game. Thank you. I was not trying to lose to the Falcons, especially after we went up 14-0 in the first 5 minutes of the game. Which that start seemed so good, I knew it wasn't going to last. I was so absolutely confident that once we were up 14-0, we would not score for a long time, and that proved to be true. Because the game started off with a Juwan Johnson touchdown from Andy Dalton, and then a Taysom Hill 68-yard touchdown pass to Rashid Shaheed, which literally made me shaheed my pants because it was fucking awesome. That's the kind of shit that I wanted to see. It was looking like the team that we thought it was going to be heading into the season. But it's so weird to think about now. This team is so different than it was in week 1. It's not a good thing. I mean, we went from Jameis Winston to Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry, all that. So we still have Jarvis Landry, but he just does cardio. Ever since his masterclass in week 1, he literally just does cardio. He didn't do anything. Rashid Shaheed is honestly wide receiver 2 now. And shout out Shaheed. He's literally stepped up. I did not think he would be relevant at all this season. When I went to training camp this year, which I did, I believe, in early August, something like that. He was injured, and he was, working off to the side, number 89, and I was looking at that, because I know pretty much the whole roster. I'm such a huge Saints fan that I know almost every player on our team. If I don't know who you are, it's usually not a good thing. So I'm like, who the hell is 89? I've never seen or heard of number 89 on this team in my life. And then once Deontay Hardy got injured, he came up from the practice squad in that Bengals game, and he's been nothing but fantastic. He's a big play machine, and I'm so glad he's one of those undrafted gems that we found, and I'm so glad he's on our team. But anyway, the defense played pretty good, but I don't know what it is now. They cannot stop the run. They cannot stop the run. I can only imagine what the Philadelphia Eagles are going to do to us on New Year's Day. They're going to absolutely abuse that run game. Even when our run defense was good, they were abusing that shit. I can only imagine what they're going to do now. I mean, God, that's going to be bad. And on top of that, we got to play Nick Chubb next week. Oh, God. Anyway, we'll worry about that when we need to. But this team tried to lose this game so bad. I would not have been able to handle us losing this game and then also losing the game last week when you were up 16-3. But in the end, we pulled it off. Alvin Kamara still has not broken the touchdown record. He has not scored a touchdown, although he did have a decent game. He finally got over 100 scrimmage yards for the first time since week 8, when he had 160 yards and 3 touchdowns. He still has not reached the end zone yet. He almost had it at the end of the game when we ran the clock out. He was so close to breaking off a 50-yard run, which I wanted so bad, so we could at least tie the record. But it is what it is. I'm not sure if he's going to break that record this year, which is ridiculous because he literally just needed 5 touchdowns heading into the season, and he got 3 in week 8, and that's the only game he has scored any touchdowns. And I don't understand why they simply just do not utilize him the way they should. But I mean, it is what it is. We won this game. We got Cleveland, we got Philly, and then we got Carolina. I'm not even thinking playoffs right now. I'm just thinking, what can this team show me in these last 4 games? It was good to see Pete Werner back. Lattimore was still out. It's crazy to me. I did not think Lattimore would miss more than 3 games, and he's essentially missing the whole season now. I mean, he might come back next couple weeks, but I mean, come on. I mean, he's literally missed. He played 4 games and he got injured. It's a damn shame he's missed basically the whole year, but it is what it is. Oh, damn, the Jets just got a huge play with 1 second. I'm getting distracted and watching Red Zone. The Jags are about to kick a game-time field goal here against Dallas. That's crazy. Jacksonville's low-key, they might be a problem next season. Even this year they're causing problems. And he made that kick. Yeah, they're going to OT. But yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. I low-key forgot what I was saying. But what the fuck was I saying? That's fucking Dallas and the Jags distracted me. Like I was talking about Kamara, I'm pretty sure. He still has not gotten the record. I don't know if he will. It would have been nice to see him get it at home, but I mean, it is what it is. Olave didn't have a great game. I mean, he had a few good plays, but Andy just was not throwing his way. And when he did, it was in double coverage, and you could tell they were keying in on Olave pretty well. But he didn't have a bad game. He just didn't get targeted a whole lot because he was getting involved. I cannot believe I have done Juwan Johnson such an injustice by not talking about his 2-touchdown game. Juwan Johnson, you've been nothing short of great this season. You have, 7 touchdowns now? All in the past 6 games. Good shit. Keep scoring touchdowns, although it pains me that Kamara is not getting his touchdowns. But, I mean, you're stepping up big in the red zone when we need you. So, good shit. Keep doing that the last 3 games. We can see what you got. We definitely should re-sign him. Damn, the Jets must have missed their field goal because they lost the Lions. The Lions are 7-7. The Lions are back at 500. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't have the stats or anything pulled up. But Desmond Ridder, this was his first start, and he didn't do shit. Literally, all he did was just lean on Tyler Algier and Cordell Patterson to carry him down the field, and it worked in the second half. But that's pretty much all I got. I don't have the stats or anything pulled up, like I said. Defense played pretty good. The run defense was terrible. Marcus Davenport, I don't even know what you even do. I saw you on your ass the entire game. You've actually done nothing this season, and I actually cannot believe that we chose to keep you when we chose to trade C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Now, I know C.J. Gardner-Johnson was a contract thing. He wanted to play safety. But, I mean, he's leading the league in interceptions, so you could have had some fucking faith in him playing safety. Whatever. I mean, that's the conversation for another day. So, yeah, we're 5-9 now. We don't have double-digit losses yet, but it is going to happen. We're not going to beat Philly. Although if we do, then the season is okay. I'm okay with how the season's gone if we beat Philly. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. Because we got swept by Tampa. So, I mean, but we swept Atlanta. So, I mean, that's good. Can never go wrong with sweeping Atlanta. Especially if you guys know, back in the day, the Saints and Falcons were always the top rivalry in the NFC South. Even with Tom Brady and going to the Bucs. The Bucs were so irrelevant before Tom Brady, and they're going to be so irrelevant next season when Brady's gone. Like, the Bucs are actually going to be so bad next. Like, they're going to be horrible, and it's going to be great. But I don't want to just keep rambling. I'm going to get this video out for you guys. Thank you all for watching. It's good to see the Saints victory, even though it's still amazing to see how fucking dog shit this team is, and I'm actually amazed how bad we are. Especially considering I predicted that this team would go 12-5, and we're 5-9 right now. But I mean, yeah, we're still technically in it, so stick around. We play on Saturday this week against the Cleveland Browns with Massage Boy, so we'll see how that goes. As for the highlight videos, I might make a highlight video from Andy Dalton and Taysom Hill because they both had some good moments in the passing game. Taysom had some good runs. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have that up tomorrow. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.